All right, guys, welcome back. Good week this week. Just finished up day 4 today, which was deadlifts. Actually added squats in on my day 4 now. Just did one set of 5 at a decently heavy weight. Let's see, what else did I do differently this week? And I changed up some of my accessories and moved some stuff around, added some stuff, removed some stuff. So what I think I'm going to do next week is I'm just going to record everything I do for the whole week. And then as the video is playing, I'll explain why I'm doing what I'm doing versus something else. And I think that'll be a lot easier than me just kind of ranting at the end of this video, explaining everything. I think it's better to do that with the video footage along with it. So yeah, for this week, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, day 1 bench. Single here at 315. Elbow felt pretty good. I felt a little tired, so I just kept it at the 315. Back downs felt pretty good. The 4x4 at 280 was up for the right call. Felt good. Again, trying to keep it heavy, but still listen to my elbow. But again, week after week, it's feeling a lot better. So hopefully sooner than later, I don't have to kind of regulate and baby it and all that stuff, and I can just kind of bench as I want to. But I am going to change some stuff around with bench. I think I'm going to try to either go a week of like a very heavy single with the heavy back downs. Second bench day that week would be moderately heavy. And then the week after that, keep everything lighter kind of overall, and see how that goes with just, not just my elbow, but just like strength training and just trying to get my bench up a little bit more than what it's been for the past, oh God, like 15 years. But, you know, we'll see, because I always feel good again, as I've said before, after an injury and, you know, going very light for multiple weeks, and then feeling good enough to go super heavy, and it's, you know, way easier than it normally is. So I think I got to kind of play into that a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, squat day 2, baby. So instead of doing like a single, I'm going to go to 2x2s, I think, for now. What is this? This is 545. Actually felt very easy. I was going to do like 525, 535, but I said, you know what, I feel good. So we added a little bit extra weight, did the 545. As you can see on set 2, moves very well. Again, no issue, no straining, no real slowing down or anything like that. So now for back downs, instead of doing my 3x3, I'm just going to do 2 sets of 5. Mentally, 2 sets is awesome. So I feel like, you know, even though it's 5 reps, I think it's doable. And I'm going to be getting 1 extra rep for back downs. So instead of 9 reps, it's 10, because again, I was doing 3x3s. And then again, obviously with the top single was 1 rep. The 2x2 is 4. So overall, I'm increasing my volume. Not a ton, but enough to, I think, you know, get a stimulus going and increase in strength. We get another super easy set. So I'm kind of excited to see where I go with those. And I think I'm actually going to be doing 20-pound jumps going forward, maybe 25, not 15, because I think it's too light. And by the time I actually get to something heavy, I'm already smoked at that point. So I think we're just going to do the bigger jumps. And again, play it over the next 3 to 6, maybe 5 weeks and see how that goes. Again, my day 2, very light, very easy. Elbow was okay, felt a little off. Took a little bit longer to warm up, but these sets here, everything felt good after I got to my working weight. So still moving in the right direction. And then we got deadlift and safety squat bar. So literally just worked up to 505 for 5, 1 set, and that was it. You know, I was thinking about doing like 2 sets of 5 at 350, but I really, at this stage, it's not going to do anything for me. I think I just need a heavy stimulus, so we just did 1 set of 5. And I think I will base that off of how I feel that week. So again, today doing the 505 for 5, I felt pretty good going into my lifting, or my squats rather, today. And worked up to 635 triple, very easy. My 585 warm up before that flew, so I did stick to the plan. I didn't go off my plan and go heavier and exhaust myself on week 1 of changing everything up. So again, back down, super easy, 565, 3 sets of 4. So again, even if I was doing like the 3x3s on deadlift, now I'm getting 12 reps instead of 9. Again, just adding a little bit more of a heavy stimulus throughout, week after week, and kind of hoping that plays into just getting me back to like competing strength like I did for my last meet, and then hopefully building up for my next meet, and obviously crushing all my previous numbers. But again, good week, very good week. So I do like what I'm doing now with my programming. I'll keep up this style, I think, for not a long time, but a very long time. Not a long time, but a very good amount of time. And just see how that goes. Maybe I'll stick with it for like 3 months or so, and then if it works well, I'll stick with it. If it doesn't, I'll adjust something. But again, that's for the future. Next week, I will have all my accessories in my video, and I will kind of go over, why I'm choosing those exercises at that point, versus like not doing them on a different day. So we'll dive into that next week. Until then, peace out.